Hello guys, it's Bolt_Wizard, or Bolt as you call me here, or Logan, whichever one you want to call me, but I'm going to go by Bolt under this channel. And this will basically be a series, or this is my new channel focused on history and government stuff about like governments and history and major events. And this will basically be a mini series within another series. This will be the history of USSR mini-series and the history of Russia series. And in this episode, it's about the Russian Revolution / Russian Civil War. So, Russia was having some hard times in 1970 or 1917 during Russia's withdrawal during World War I. But Russia had to withdraw from World War I because they were running low on supplies, men, and morale. And they were starting to lose in the Middle East area around kind of like, the area around Turkey. They were in World War I with Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. And the Ottoman Empire is basically where modern-day Turkey, Iran, Iraq, well, not Iran so much, but Arabia, basically, and some of North Africa. But World War I's a story for another video. And they were in war with these three nations, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Ottoman Empire. And so they basically had, I wouldn't say a treaty, but it's kind of like a treaty. They met up in Eastern Europe, and Russia needed to withdraw from the war as it's becoming increasingly unstable. And yeah, they had to withdraw from World War I early, but it was only about a year early, so it doesn't really matter. And then they were replaced with America, obviously, pretty much. And yeah, so they get into a war with a bunch of factions, and these are basically the ones you see on your screen right now are the main four factions. I would only say that the White Army and Red Army had the most major roles in this civil war. But basically the White Army was kind of like the nationalistic anti-separatist faction of Russia, but it was basically Russia itself. I also dropped a pencil. And the White Army, so basically just think of it as Russia, the Russian Empire, that it's not a group of rebels. They wanted law and order. And then the Red Army, as you see, they were a communist / socialist faction who wanted to basically make the Soviet Union. And then the Green Army didn't play such a big role, and they were a bunch of peasants and workers throughout Russia. And the Black Army was basically an anarchist faction in Ukraine that wanted to be independent as an anarchist state. And there were a bunch of other independence movements, but I didn't have like that much time to put in like a bunch of slides of huge lists about all these factions and their flags and everything. So I'll just list them off here. But most of the independence movements were, I'm gonna try to pronounce these right, but it was like Basmachi, White Ruthenia. I know I'm pronouncing these wrong, but then there's United Duchy, Crimea. There's the Mountain Republic, Northern Republic of Sailors and Builders, Tanatuva, Far Eastern Republic, Green Ukraine, Altai, Siberia, Idol Ural, Don Republic, Cuban Republic. It's spelled Kuban. I'm just pronouncing it like Cuban or it's probably like Kuban or something. And there's the North Caucasian Emirate. And yeah, those are basically the separatist movements of Russia. And yeah, some other facts for that, like, Russia had to withdraw from World War I and gets into a civil war among its own people, and I'm pretty sure I already discussed that, but now we get into the winner/result. As you would see, the Bolsheviks/Red Army won in 1923. An estimated 7 to 12 million casualties occurred. Russia went industrial, as in, like, forget it. My pencil keeps on falling out of my hand. They built more buildings and factories and railroads and such. And yeah, the Bolsheviks went to become the Soviet Union, or USSR, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. And as you can see in the bottom right, you can see the flag change between the Red Army and the Soviet Union. There was like another flag in between it, but that's basically the main change. But my sources for Wikipedia, Google search, and the British Library. And thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. See you soon. Bye.